Okay, here we go. So I'm black against Kiladaki. Let's go for a static rook. Okay, he's keeping his cards close to his chest. I am going to... What am I going to do? I'm going to waddle my king over. Okay, he goes for the third file rook. I don't know what to do with that. I'm going to develop the bishop there. This is absolutely not a good way to play. Oh god. Okay, I'm just going to bring the silver up. Try and do some stuff over here. Going for a quick attack. Okay, I'm not sure what sort of castle to get in here. I don't really know any castles. Just going to bring the gold up. Okay, bring the silver up. Stops my silver getting here. Looks like we're going to start fighting on the 4-5 square. Okay, that is a half Mino castle he has there. With the silver here protecting this gold, that's a half Mino, and he's also created an escape square for his king. My castle doesn't have a name, it's just a clump of pieces. I should really think about opening up this bishop, maybe. I think I will. Okay. He's also getting ready to fight here. So here, takes. Hits me with a pawn. Go back to here, swing the rook over. Just swing the rook over now. Oh, I need to be careful of this bishop coming here though. It's going to push this pawn forward, I think. That's to stop his bishop getting here. Okay. I'm ready for a fight. If I push, he takes, silver takes. Or rook takes. He drops. Do I want a rook over here? Probably not. Silver here, he drops. Push this one. Maybe push here. Push, he takes, bishop takes. He drops, pawn. Okay, I've never seen anyone else move their rook this much. I'm leaving this gold here just in case there's some rook drops. It defends these squares. Fight here, pawn takes. Rook takes, pawn drop. So we both have a pawn in hand. Now I'm of course threatening to drop my pawn here. But in response he could drop his pawn here. Then I would take his gold. He would take my rook. I would take his rook. Killer Ducky. He's got a good name. Okay, he might be calculating this, right? Push this pawn. Hit the rook. If I go across, I can drop here. Yeah, that's what I thought. So if I go across, if I take, he drops here. Am I going here? That's a bit awkward. I could just drop the rook back one. And he takes, I take. You can drop here. And then he could bring his silver up to defend that pawn. Not going so well for me. So I'll just chance it. My rook's going to end up stuck on 8-5. Oh, he goes for the exchange first. Oh, does he have a good bishop drop? Yes, he has loads. I could drop the bishop here, maybe. He goes to chase the gold first. So if I take rook takes, that leaves this undefended. He could go here and here. Not good. Bishop here doesn't seem to work. Yeah, it's not worth it. So my rook's kind of stuck in no man's land now. Ooh, nice, very nice bishop drop. Very nice indeed. So he's going to get a dragon on 2-9. Not a dragon, a horse. He's got a knight, which he can drop here to harass the rook. He's also going to get a lance, but he can drop here. So it looks like I am in a lot of trouble. Play the bishop to line up here. I think he can just take the lance and play lance drop here and just win the rook and the game. Yep. This pawn isn't defended. He can come here with tempo, attack on the silver. The opponent just has a much better position. Yep, hitting the silver. Pawn drop here could be good for him. He can drop a piece here. Goes for knight drop there. So this pawn's undefended. Hop in here, fork these two. Bring the silver up just to defend the 7-6 pawn. But it's not looking good at all. I'm just a huge amount of material down with no real attack. Okay, he's got the rook, the silver, and his horse. I'm attacking this pawn. I just don't have any moves. I'm just going to attack his knight. I can't really see any way to complicate this. Okay, so if I take his silver, he brings on the rook, I think. Yep, brings in the rook. Okay, this square is now undefended, so the knight can just jump in there. What have I got? A pawn and a silver. Okay, I just lost material again. Uh-oh, and I'm going to lose on time. Yeah, having my rook over here is just terrible. I need my rook back down here. Okay, note to self, don't sideline your own rook. Okay, he's got 2 silvers, a lance, a bishop, and a pawn. 3 pawns. So he should... There's probably mating attack for him somewhere. Bishop drop here, check. Okay, brings the rook back. Have to resign this one. There's nothing I can do. I'm just a huge amount of material down. But it's a good game. I'll take back. Well played. So that was my first attempt at a shogi game. And I got slaughtered.